Hi guys, what's up? It's Joel Pitt here, back with another video, and in this video, it'll be for Love Island 2025, Season 12, Episode 57. This episode was the live final, which was recorded on Monday. I'll leave a link down below to Episode 56. Of course, there's going to be major spoilers, because I'm announcing, the positions, who won, and all that. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So, there was no previously, and no, tonight, because, well, it's the final. Of course, it was live in Mallorca. It's the final as well. Live final. They talked to the vote, and, it's combined with yesterday's votes. Well, that was on Sunday. Tony and Cash as well, I believe, the first UK and US couple ever. The Islanders were jumping on the bed. The girls were returning the favour for the boys. They were making them breakfast. Cash was also saying that Tony has been the first girl that's ever made something for him. The boys talked. They got a text about a finalist dinner. They did some speeches. Now, normally, the boys go out and the girls have a spa day, and then they write their speeches, and then they wear suits and all, but nothing like that. It's weird. Tony was saying to jump in the pool as well after. They were catching up with some of the ex-Islanders. Harrison is exclusive. Soon to be boyfriend and girlfriend, he said, but that'll come soon. They have met each other's families. He's big on TikTok at the moment. His favourite team's Arsenal. Harrison was wanting Harry and Shakira to win. Tommy holds his hand up and said he messed up. He did go to his first event where there was a free bar. He had about 5 Blue Lagoons. He got so smashed. He did kiss someone, and Lucy and him are just friends now. Megan and Tommy have had a call and all that. Ben and Dada, well, Ben was at the same event. He liked Sai. It might have been the same girl as well. He kissed, and he's not owning up to it. And Andrade was just like, you need to own up to it. They were video calling every day. And, I don't know if they can be friends or whatnot. Then they were looking back at Love Island 2025. There's been no invite to the Hideaway. They've not said the Hideaway's open. Everyone's just going in randomly, but then that's the new thing. It's been like that for a few years. Normally they do a salsa class. There was no salsa class. As I said, no declarations, no spa day. It was just speeches from the girls, I think. Meg and Dejan said she's had a good sleep now. They're planning a night out. Then they went to Malaysia. Where we go in Malaysia? Laughs, because of course she loves going tape. Then they were big shout out to Shakira and Harry. They want them to win. Alima, she said she's only been to Scotland twice, but she has been to Ibiza quite a lot. No exciting DMs, she says. She's just friends with Ben for now. It could happen, it could happen again. They did get on. Helena's not looked at her DMs, nothing there really. Alima is wanting to go to Ibiza again. Mykonos. Emma and Boris, do we see a change in Harry? Well, yes, and she's rooting for him. Happy to see Cash and Ty in the final, Boris says. They normally show the best bits of each island after, their place, for the finalists, but they didn't. So in 4th place was Ty and Angel, and then in 3rd place was Yasmin and Jamie, and then they caught up with the final 2 couples. Of course, there's no split or steal. There hasn't been for a while. They got messages from home. So we had Harry's mum. We had Harry's friend and wife. His teammate from his football. School friends. We had Shakira's dad, mum and sister. Her family. More sisters and friends. Then we had Cash's brother and sister. His mum, nan, aunties and friends. Then we had Tony's mum and stepdad. His sister, best friend and partner. Another friend and some friends. Then they announced the winner, but in 2nd place was Shakira and Harry, and in 1st place was Tony and Cash. The first UK and US winner, and Tony was a bombshell, and Cash was, a Casa Amor, and I believe the last time was Kai and Sanam, and Sanam was a Casa Amor bombshell, and they were the first winner where it was a Casa Amor. So it was very hard sometimes, but they won over the public. Cash, I think, sweared as well. Don't know if he apologised. But yeah, I don't know if I wanted them to win, to be honest, because I was thinking, oh yeah, you know, Angel and Ty, no. But Yasmin and Jamie, you know, so good, and they were a Castle one as well. Shakira and Harry, you know, they were in from the start, a bit of a rocky road, but then public, I guess, liked them. But yeah, there's on the Love Island app. First look, it's the Love Island final. The 4 final couples get glammed up and in their feels for their last day in the Love Island villa. Sam and Joe take on the posture challenge. Yasmin's perfected her posture, but is it truly something only AI can create? And then there's a video on that. A breakfast date fit for the Love Island finalists. And then Tony saying, beans are not for breakfast. Yes, they are. Cash is saying, this was my introduction to becoming a UK housewife. And then Angel says, we've got so much to look forward to. Ty said, there's so many places I can't wait to take you. Jamie was like, what are you in charge of? And Yasmin was like, sitting there and looking pretty. Harry said, I'm so glad I followed you to the dressing room and sat with you by the stairs. And then there was like, happy final in ketchup. Settled the debate. There's a poll. Baked beans for breakfast? Yes, or yes again, because yes is the only correct answer. And then what did Harry say he's got? He's got his happily ever after. What rogue thing did Ty say he might put with his ketchup? He said kiwi. Your reaction to getting to the Love Island final, there's a poll on that. One word to describe our finalists, stunning. And then there's a video, almost forgot this was the whole point. A match made in heaven, Angel and Ty end their Love Island journey in 4th place. The Black Cat to his Golden Retriever, Yasmin and Jamie are leaving the villa in 3rd place. From no good to so good, Shakira and Harry finished their Love Island experience as your runners-up. And then she took the gamble to cash in on love, and it paid off. Tony and Cash are your Love Island Series 12 winners. Then there's a quiz on Love Island Series 12. And then episode 41 of the morning after. It's your Love Island 2025 finalists. It's the episode you've all been waiting for. 8 weeks of twists, turns, sleepovers, being open, no good, and a I can't say that word, Casa Amor. It all comes down to this. Amy Hart and India Pollock are here with the exclusive Beach Hut interviews, bringing you all the inside scoop straight from the class of 2025. Say hello to our finalists, Angel and Ty, Yasmin and Jamie, runners-up Shakira and Harry, and your Love Island 2025 winners, Tony and Cash. But anyway, that is all for this video, and that's it for Love Island as well. Another year done. I don't know what the next video is going to be, but from now on, at the moment, it's probably going to be like food reviews. Got quite a lot of food stuff to do. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed all the videos from Love Island this series, and I'll see you in the next one.